Hello, friends, and welcome back to another episode of Rosten's Reviews. My name is Mr. Rosten, 7-4 social studies teacher here at BMS, and I am very, very excited to bring you another episode of Rosten's Reviews. Well, friends, it's been a great week here at BMS. We had to celebrate, we got to celebrate Halloween yesterday. We saw a bunch of cool costumes. We got to celebrate, and as some of you know, I am collecting candy to ship off to our service members like I do every year. So if you have candy that you don't like or aren't going to eat, please bring it in to me starting next week, and I will ship it out to the service members overseas who would, love to get a little card and a little candy from Halloween. So let's review what we did in U.S. history this week, shall we? So, first thing we did, ladies and gentlemen, is we had our Unit 1 test, and I am very happy to share with all of you that all of you passed. So give yourselves a little round of applause, give yourself a little pat on the back, and good job. I'm very, very, very proud of all of you for doing so well. So, what the Unit 1 test covered was everything we did in Unit 1. This includes your sourcing and the 5 W's, the who, what, where, when, why for a source. It went over corroboration, which is when we find the same evidence in multiple sources. We learned about the 13 colonies, the New England colonies, the Middle colonies, and the Southern colonies. We learned about the French and Indian War, the Proclamation of 1763. We learned about the Boston Massacre. We learned about taxation without representation. We learned about the Declaration of Independence and the American Revolutionary War. So we did that. We took our test, and then we started our mini unit on the 2024 election. So the first thing we did was the question of the day was, how do Americans vote? And we learned about who votes in America. So we learned that in order to vote, you have to be 18 years old, you have to be a U.S. citizen, and you have to be registered. And I told y'all about how on the date of your birthday, you get a letter in the mail saying that congratulations, you made it to 18. Would you like to register to vote? Here's an application. Here's how to do it. They send you your selective service card and all that good stuff. So we did that. And we went through a little guided reading. Basically, we looked at a secondary source from Scholastic, and we went through and we answered these 13 questions, and we had to do a bunch of different skills here. We had to define some words using our context clues. We had to find some information. We had to use our critical thinking skills and our close reading strategies in order to answer all 13 questions. And then at the end, we answered this question, is what did you learn about the elections today? So you told me some facts, 1 or 2 facts about what you learned about elections and how Americans vote. We then moved into our political ads lesson. So basically what we did here is we learned about what a political ad is. It is when a candidate tries to convince you to vote for them. So we did that. We looked at 5 different political ads. Oh, I didn't put the thing on there. But we had a graphic organizer with 5 different political ads, and you had to do 3 things. You had to write one I notice and one I wonder. You had to write down the issue that the advertisement was talking about. And then you had to write down what the candidate's plan was. And then, and I'm going to switch over here because for the last one, I did not put it on the iPad, so it doesn't really make sense to show you the iPad anymore. But for this last lesson, you are becoming a political candidate expert, and you're creating a slide about one of the candidates. One of the slides is about biographical information. Another slide is about the issues that the candidate is passionate about. And the last slide is providing 3 reasons why people should vote for that candidate. So I'm very, very excited to see what you all come up with. It's been an exciting week, and I'm looking forward to starting Unit 2 next week. So the American colonists are no longer colonists. We are now free Americans, and we got to set up a government. So that's where we're starting. We're starting with the Articles of Confederation. We're going to do some Shays' Rebellion, and then finally the Constitution, which I'm very excited to teach you guys. So That's all I got. That's what we did in U.S. history this week. I hope you all had a safe Halloween. I hope you all celebrated and behaved yourselves. And I would also like to take a moment just right now to give big shouts to my twins. This is their 5th birthday today. I love y'all very, very much. I hope you all have the best birthday, and I am so excited to celebrate with you this evening. So, my friends, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Recharge the batteries. Bring in the candy you don't want to eat on Monday or next week and bring it in to me so that way I can send it off to the service members and come back ready to go because Unit 2 is going to be straight up fire. I cannot wait. All right, friends. Sorry I got a little excited there. Be kind to one another. Peace be with you and with you. Rosten out. And don't forget, like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. Make sure to follow the TikToks because I'm giving you daily reminders of what we did in U.S. history. And we're just, we're making dreams come true here, friends. All right? Again, be kind to one another. Peace be with you and with you. Mr. Rosten, out.